Why was my hairdresser secretly recording me during my breakup phone call? I was getting my hair done for my cousin's wedding when my boyfriend called to dump me. Perfect timing, right? I'm sitting there with foils in my hair, looking like a space alien, when my phone starts buzzing. I almost didn't answer because Katie, my hairdresser, was right in the middle of applying toner. But it was Brandon, and we'd been fighting for weeks, so I figured I should take it. The call started normal enough. He was asking about my day, how the hair appointment was going. Then out of nowhere, he just said it. I think we should break up, just like that, no warning. I felt my stomach drop to the floor. I started crying right there in the salon chair, mascara running down my face, asking him why and begging him to reconsider. Katie kept working on my hair like nothing was happening, but I could see her in the mirror. She had this weird look on her face, like she was trying really hard to concentrate. Her hands were shaking a little as she sectioned my hair. I thought she was just uncomfortable because I was having a breakdown in her chair. Brandon kept talking, telling me he'd been thinking about this for months. He said he couldn't see a future with me anymore. I was sobbing, asking if there was someone else. He denied it, but something in his voice told me he was lying. I spent 20 minutes on that call, pouring my heart out, begging him to give us another chance. When I finally hung up, Katie handed me tissues and told me everything would be okay. She seemed really sweet about it, asking if I needed water or anything. I was grateful because most people would have been annoyed by the drama. She finished my hair and it looked amazing, which made me cry even more because I'd gotten it done to look good for Brandon at the wedding. I paid and left, feeling completely destroyed. But here's where it gets weird. 3 days later, my friend Emma called me freaking out. She'd seen a TikTok that had gone viral with over 2 million views. The caption said, "POV, your client gets dumped while you're doing her hair." Emma said the video showed someone recording a phone conversation where a girl was begging her boyfriend not to break up with her. You could hear everything I'd said to Brandon. My voice was crystal clear because apparently Katie had positioned her phone right next to my chair. The worst part was the comments. People were making fun of how desperate I sounded, calling me pathetic and clingy. I was mortified. Katie had recorded my most vulnerable moment and posted it for the world to see. I could hear myself saying, "Please don't do this," and "I love you so much," while thousands of strangers laughed at me. The video even showed the back of my head with the foils in, so people who knew me could definitely tell it was me. I immediately called the salon to complain. The manager, Lisa, seemed shocked when I explained what happened. She said Katie had been posting client content without permission for months, but nobody had complained before. Apparently, Katie thought it was just harmless behind-the-scenes content of salon life. Lisa fired Katie on the spot and offered me free services for a year. But the damage was already done. The video had been shared to Instagram, Twitter, and even Facebook. My breakup was everywhere. People from high school were texting me about it. It was humiliating. But then something unexpected happened. The video kept spreading, and people started recognizing Brandon's voice too. Turns out he'd been cheating on me with his coworker Ashley for 3 months. Ashley's friends saw the video and put 2 and 2 together. They called her out in the comments, and the whole thing became this massive drama. Brandon's reputation was ruined. His work found out about the cheating scandal, and Ashley's boyfriend dumped her publicly on Facebook. Katie tried to contact me to apologize, but I ignored her messages. She eventually had to delete all her social media because people were calling her out for violating client privacy. Her salon career was basically over.